Hey, it's the first of the month. Happy February. It's time for our collaboration for our crafty goals. Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome back to my channel. I have so much to share with you guys. This is a collab. All the information you need is linked in the description box down below. Here are some cluster books that I made with the members of my channel in January. In January, I did start channel memberships. It has been so much fun hanging out. I have 3 different levels, and I'm actually just going to release a whole nother video about my memberships, but there's a membership if you just want to support the channel, and then there's others if you want to craft along and Zoom and have lives and things like that. So our project for January was clusters, and as you could tell, I had lots of different crafty sessions and different approaches to clusters. I think I learned a lot about what my struggles are with clusters and how to break them. I made these basic clusters that I could then go back in and add details to. So these are just like ready to go to personalize for different themes. But it was so much fun. I had such a great time, and I've already got February ready to go. So I'm going to announce it in this video. In February, our theme is boxes and frames, which is probably not what most people would think of for cards and journals and such, but this was a card I made in a live, actually the day that Queen Elizabeth passed. Me and my friend Elizabeth Costa-Rogers got together on my channel and crafted, and it inspired me to work on the design again and make these box cards. I also made this spanner card for Craft Roulette, and a lot of you were totally down for the free printables, so I made you a Sherlock Holmes printable. Everyone has access. It's absolutely free. Again, look in the description box. There's so much information down there. We're going to talk about box journals. This was one that I made on my channel what feels like eons ago. I can't even remember when I made it, but I absolutely love and treasure this journal and the idea of my journal being in a box. And so we're going to explore this a little bit, but I also spent bukus of time coming up with this little Matchbox journal and micro card sets. They are so adorable. They don't take a lot of time to make, but I had to figure out all the dimensions for all the things, and so that took a lot of time. I invested at least 7 hours in this project, figuring all the things out, making all the things, and so this will be something that we work on as channel members and my little caboodle. And then here's the frames that we'll be working on. We'll be working with the idea of like these keyhole frames and creating scenes and working with these in our cards and journals. So that is February's membership projects. Now let's talk about everything that I did here with all of you guys. In January on my channel, I made these scrap cards, and I did not use my favorite glue, and it warped my cards, which I did not love. But you know, I was hanging out in a live with you guys, and y'all were like, oh, just run it through your die cutting machine to help flatten it, or use books, and I could totally do that. But I played with my scraps a lot this month. I also started the Marguerite Miller Collage Weekly Prompts again, and I'm doing 1 month of collages in each video. I'm doing them on 4x6 index cards and making 5x7 greeting cards out of them. These are 2 cards I made for a Kinder's Card Challenge and Sheet Load collaboration. That was a lot of fun. I hopped along and saw all the videos, and they were so fabulous. These are from my Oh So Inspired. I mean, we really just have to make 1 card, but I made 25. I was so extra this month. And I love them so much. These little birds are the thing that just kind of pushed me over the edge and made so many cards. They also opened the door for me to join the Sweet Pea Curiosities team. So I did join a new design team in January, and I'm really super excited about it. I'm loving it so much. The team members are so welcoming and so sweet and so creative, and the owner, Marisa is so amazing. I'm just having the best time on this team, and I know you guys are going to love the projects and the products. And so stick around. There's going to be more of that to come, but there's my 25 Oh So Inspired cards. All right, little breaks here, a little moment. This was the first project I made for Sweet Pea Curiosities, and I made these ephemera pockets that are they're from a fan junk journal kit, and I turned the pages, the journaling pages, into ephemera, and then I used the belly bands and the stamps and the pockets, and I made all of these adorable pieces of ephemera that can go into junk journals, or they could just be used for a happy mail. I could totally see myself mailing this to a crafty friend. I love that the kit came in so many different colorways. That way I could mass make these, put them in my stash, and have them if I have a purple journal, a blue, a red, a pink. There's a neutral one, and some of the fans I sealed like a pocket, like this one, and some of them I left open like the first two I showed you. This one is sealed. I definitely incorporated clusters into the projects I made with you guys here this month, just because I was working with them with my members. So here is a big pocket. Someone in the comments of this video said that these would be great for like baby showers and party favors, and I was like, oh, that is such a good idea. So they wouldn't just have to be for junk journals or Happy Mail. I'm sure you can make fans for all kinds of things. I know I wanted to. That really got me on a fan kick. Okay, coming up next, my sheet load of cards for January. These were so much fun. Again, I only needed to make 8, so I made 12. These are a heart of gold is what the sentiment says, and I love how that sentiment really tied these cards together. I'm so happy to have these. I think they could be used for lots of different occasions, and they were just super fun. Gotta love a sheet load. I made a craft fair project. That's my goal each month, is to make at least one for you guys. These were matchbook journals, real simple, real fast to make. I have the instructions in the video on my channel to make these, and like these I have sealed or closed with a brad. That one I did eyelets and ribbon, and with these I used staples. In fact, for most of them I use staples. These come together so quickly. I have instructions in the video to get the most out of your paper, to make the process go quickly, and then also to turn these into other items as well, like little ephemera holders. Again, great for junk journals or happy mail to your crafty friends. You know, this is the week, this is the month of Valentine's, so it's always fun to make and send little things to our crafty friends as well. So those would make really fun Valentine projects. I am going to share now some journals that I made in January. This was my steampunk journal using Dreams Etc. products. I also accepted, a little bit of more of a role with Jen in January to help with some design elements, and I am really looking forward to it. I didn't do a full flip through of this because I have a whole video for that here on my channel. If you want to see that steampunk journal up close, then check out that video. I thought I made this in January, but I think I actually made this Girl Gang with my scraps in December, at the end of December. Sometimes I get a little confused because of just the sheer production, but there is that journal. I did definitely make both of these in January. First, we'll start with this rabbit. This was my first slow stitch. I had set out with the goal to make one slow stitch project a month. So this was my slow stitch for January, and I made a cover piece for this rabbit journal, which is for a friend. I need to get this shipped out. Just love it. That heart lace that you see on the edges was me breaking my no-buy at a Dollar Tree. I'll tell you more about that later when I check in with you about my no-buy goals. Let's just say, obviously, I failed, but that's okay. I'm at peace with it. I made this flip-flop journal for Merry Monday, which was to Paper Studio. And I'm just doing Merry Monday once a month, but I'm so excited about it. I mean, I already made a Christmas journal for 2024, and we're in January. And last year, I only had enough time to make one journal. I'm doing Merry Mondays to help take the hustle out of holidays for me. I love a flip-flop journal. That is no secret. So there's a tutorial for this on my channel as well. I mean, I'm a busy little crafter, y'all. This is something you're going to see in February on my channel. These are journals made out of 6x6 paper. They are also flip-flop journals, and they're fast and easy. I'm just showing you a little sneak peek here. You'll have to come back and find out more about those. I've already got my Marguerite Miller cards made for February. I am so on it. And I wanted to show you these. These are from Sweet Pea Curiosities as well. She sells her digital kits in printed format on Amazon in the form of these books, and they are fabulous. The print quality, the image quality, they're printed front and back. It's just amazing, you guys. So I really wanted to show these to you guys because so many of my friends here don't use printers or don't have printers, and they still want to play with junk journal printables for card making and journal making. There's options, and this is one of them. And I can't recommend them enough. Now, some have more pages than others, like that Queen book has fewer pages than this Cameo book, but they're all very well described on Amazon, and I'll leave links to all the things I'm mentioning down below. There's also there's a link to all the people who do this collab. This Crafty collab, this Crafty Goals collab is for everyone. Anyone is welcome to join it. Please set crafty goals. I promise you, I did it for a whole year in 2023, and I loved it. That's why I'm doing it again in 2024. It is something that really worked for me. So you'll see more of these books in February. My no-buy was a bit of a fail. I bought these two collage books, and my justification is that I really wanted to take a new direction with my collage this year. I make content for you guys. I really couldn't wait 3 months. I didn't want to get these books because, well, I explained it all in a live, but I don't feel bad about it. I also broke my no-buy and I bought $10 worth of lace from the Dollar Tree. I don't feel bad about it. I feel great about all of it. I've used the products. I love the products, and yes, it kept me from being an absolute no-buy, but I still consider it a success. That was my month in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye.